scene till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
After they declared she was dead, when I started asking, can I see my baby body, and they first denied me, and I asked her for the sergeant name, the police name, and the detective name, and the sergeant name.
Yeah.
When I asked the sergeant for his badge number, then he said, I got to talk to the morgue. I said, can I see how my baby laying down there, you know, how she died?
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let me see my baby from 1:30 a.m. in the morning of today.
Yeah.
Until about what time? About for like 4 hours after that.
Yeah.
Then that's when they pronounced her dead.
Okay. And how are they
saying? Wait, no, they told me she was. I'm sorry. They told us she was dead at 1 something, but they didn't let me see her body until 4 hours later. They did let me see. They wouldn't. They refused my mother, my sisters, her uncles. They refused my family to see her. They said only you and your daughter can see it, and you can't take pictures because this is a crime scene.
And this is so in the deep freezer.
This in the deep freezer, but they had at this time they had let the morgue take her, move her, defrost the freezer.
Right.
Her hair had soaking water up on there.
Yeah.
She was defrosted in the freezer. They defrost the whole freezer.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it gave it, 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
But I asked her, can I see my daughter?
Yeah.
Why I can't see how she died? Why I can't see? Because I know in the deep freezer, I know at my job, you had to pull open and remind you can't even hold your balance.
Yeah.
Walking.
Right. Right.
So now you got to struggle, and at my job with our coolers,
yeah,
you got to have some strength to yank these doors open.
Yeah.
Now, remind you, they said she couldn't barely hold herself up, yet alone pull open the door.
Right.
And they said, the police department said, freak accidents like that do happen.
So they're saying,
and they said they didn't see her. And it's a camera sitting right in front of the cooler. They didn't see how she got in there.
So they
didn't even see her yank
that they're
herself.
trying to tell
I said, this the detectives that was out there.
Okay.
And then he was the one that was out there when they first discovered. They study coming in there. We sitting in the lobby. We wasn't even allowed to, when they discovered the body, we wasn't even allowed to stand in the hotel lobby. They put us out. We had to stand outside and look, and we had to look on the 11th floor. We just looking, just hoping and praying that we could get some kind of help, because the people looking at us like, just, they looking at us.
Yeah.
Looking like, what they doing out here?
What are you doing?
Right. And we was forbidden to come back in the hotel room. So we studied, tried begging for help. The police department couldn't even help us. After they found my baby dead, they couldn't even help us. The bastards! They couldn't even help us.
Karen and Ravi, right now police are calling it a death investigation. The family says police told them that the 19-year-old was intoxicated and walked into a freezer. They believe there's more to the story than that. Just after midnight, the body of 19-year-old Kanika Jenkins was found in a freezer at the Crown Plaza Chicago O'Hare Hotel and Conference Center.
Horrified. It's something that no one could ever imagine. It's unbelievable.
Jenkins came to the hotel Friday night with friends to attend a party. She was last seen early Saturday morning on the 9th floor. When her family members found out she was missing, they rushed to the hotel hoping to find her. They demanded to see surveillance video.
Well, that's all I ask God, to let me back alive. My babies don't even know.
Hours after they reported her missing to Rosemont police, Jenkins was found dead inside a freezer. The family wants to know how she got in there.
My sister didn't do that. Somebody that was trying to pretend like they was going to help her and lead her there. And she was in a double freezer. That don't add up.
No word yet on the cause of death. The hotel did release a statement saying security is their top priority and that they're cooperating with police.
Drunk teen girl found dead inside a walk-in hotel freezer a day after she went missing at a friend's party. The remains of a 19-year-old Chicago woman were discovered inside a walk-in freezer at the hotel where she went to a party. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office said Kanika Jenkins was pronounced dead at 12:48 a.m. Sunday at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont, a suburb northwest of Chicago. She left her house for the party at 11:30 p.m. on Friday and was reported missing at 1:16 p.m. the Saturday. Rosemont police say hotel staff discovered Jenkins inside the walk-in freezer by hotel staff. It was running and cold but was not being used to store food. The autopsy is expected to be performed on Sunday, and it is not clear if foul play was involved at this point. Jenkins was last seen at a party at the hotel early Saturday, and she was reported missing later that afternoon. A text message was sent from her phone at 1:30 a.m. Saturday. The woman's mother, Teresa Martin, told the Chicago Tribune that police informed her Jenkins apparently let herself into the freezer. But Martin questioned this, saying if her daughter was drunk, she would have struggled to open the freezer door and would have realized she was not entering an elevator or the entrance of the hotel. She said, "Those were double steel doors, she didn't just pop them open." Jenkins's friends, the Crowne Plaza Chicago O'Hare Hotel and Conference Center, said in a statement to ABC7 Chicago, "The Crowne Plaza Chicago O'Hare Hotel and Conference Center holds the safety, security and well-being of our guests and employees as our top priority and concern. We are saddened by this news, and our thoughts are with the young woman and her family during this difficult time. The hotel staff will continue to cooperate fully with local authorities. All further questions should be directed to the Rosemont Police Department."